you.
And right here for me, sir, please. Yes, sir. Sit in the center. Thank you so much.
Okay, Jack, again.
Hey, Jack, give us a wave, Jack. And Jack, right here, sir. And Jack, this way, straight ahead, please.
Jack, just face
What here, please?
Smile, Jack.
Yeah,
Smile. Perfect.
Okay, one more here, please.
Give me a boomerang, Jack. One more, your hand down.
Kylie.
To the right, and then to that way, so you're the phone.
And Kylie, straight ahead when you can.
Yeah, we need to see the front. Yeah, like that. That's perfect.
And
Come a little.
the Kylie, straight ahead for me, please. Stay with me.
Hold that smile, Octavio. Thank you.
Octavio.
Okay, one here, please.
And Jean-Philippe, over there.
And next, sir. And back to this straight ahead. Thank you.
Hopefully breathing is helpful.
And right next to that, sir. Back to me, Julie. Thank you.
One more time, sir. Hang on. Look this way, love.
Here, please.
Kylie, over your shoulder,
And last
love.
one back to me.
Right here, please. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Here we go. Big smiles. Very nice. Thank you.
Here, please. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you very much.
And guys in the center.
Say, oh no, say cheese. Okay, wait, move your hand, Mimo. Say Sunny, say cheese. No. Go ahead.
You're in the front. You're in the
Look at
front. You're in the
Davey.
front. You're in the front.
Look at.
And Mario, straight half right here. And one right down there. Guys, looking right here, please. Thank you. Hey. Straight ahead. That's it.
Hey guys, back here.
Last one. That's it.
Well, you know, it's nice to see the finished project in front of an audience. I think that's the enjoyment I get, is just to watch a group reaction. And coming out of the pandemic, or if we're out of one, I'm not sure. It's going to be refreshing.
Isn't that crazy?
It'll be nice. Yeah, I think the movie-going experience, the history of movies, I think togetherness is something to physically be together. For me, is much better. I mean, I sometimes pay attention to audiences' reactions more than even the movie itself, wondering why are people laughing at that, or why didn't anyone think that's funny. So I enjoy watching it with people. Right. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I mean, the editors and the directors of the movie did a really good job, because I saw the movie. It does seem like they're good friends, and I didn't have much to do with that. I just say my lines and then I leave, and then they do their magic thing. So yeah, it does seem sincere, their friendship.
It does. It's a lot. There's a lot of messages. The moral, I think, mostly is the importance and the value of friendship. How important true friendship, true connection is, and as we see in this movie, the genuine connection between a bot and a boy. And it's the most unlikely pairing, but they get along so naturally. It's beautiful. The animation is beautiful. It's one of a kind. There's something that's classic and also very nuanced about it, and also just the story and the story of Ron and Barney becoming friends and their incredible journey that they have along the way.
It's literally like a pinch me moment. El Capitan is iconic, and especially post-pandemic, it's just amazing being in person, seeing all these faces I haven't seen in so long, and actually I haven't met a lot of the cast in the film since it's voiceover work, so usually you don't get to meet the actors. So it's awesome getting to see Zach and Jack, hopefully. I haven't seen him yet, but I'm dying to meet him, so it's a fun night. I got to experience it a little bit. I went to the London Film Festival where they had the premiere in London for the film, and it was just so cool because we were in the theater and all the kids were in there watching, and it was just so cool seeing their reaction to different parts and seeing them laugh at the jokes and even hearing them laugh at some of my lines. I was like, oh my god, it's so cool, like getting that reaction firsthand, because when you're recording, you're by yourself in a vocal booth, so it's cool seeing their reaction. It's such a sweet message, and it's all about just embracing who you are, embracing your quirks, all of your technical difficulties. Like Ron, you know, he's very different from the other B-bots, but that's what makes him special, and I hope that people are inspired by him and his relationship with Barney, because it's dysfunctional and it's beautiful.
Yeah, well, you put your finger on fun is the key word. I mean, I've done a bunch of different animated films, and I think the score for this one really does have I mean, on Wreck-It Ralph and Big Hero 6, I had to come up with a sort of unique sound for it, and exactly the same Ron's Gone Wrong. I probably spent as much time with classic analog synths as I did with the orchestra. You know, it's got all sorts of different elements to it, but the real key to it came by writing this whole piece called Middle School, which is actually not very orchestral. It's sort of like, I think one of the directors, Sarah Smith, said, hey, what would a modern John Hughes movie soundtrack sound like? And as soon as she said that, I was in my studio laboratory, you know, for a good 3 weeks, cooking up this sort of really a pop track more than anything else.
Oh man, it's just incredible. I mean, just like pulling up here in the car and seeing like the whole road shut down and it's just amazing. It's got to be like one of the biggest premieres I've ever been to personally, so I'm excited about it. Yeah, totally. So I think the main theme that we're going to see in this film is, well, there's two main themes. It's a lot about social media, obviously, and also about friendship. And so in the film, we get to see Barney and the bot. You know, they get to be best friends, and so the B-boy, he's kind of like Ron. He's a little quirky, and the thing is that he has all the safety controls off. He is just like he has no anything. And so it's going to be a lot of fun to see how Barney and him, they become best friends, and also about how social media has like impermeated all of the culture nowadays. I mean, everything we do is like there's some sort of social media attached to it. So I think people are going to find a lot of relatable things, and it's like definitely one of the most original animation films that I've seen in a while. So I'm excited. It's funny because I mean I feel like every one of us have had experiences where technology does not go the way we want it to, and it's just like ooh. But in this one we see that it turns out for the good, and it's a heartfelt story, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, coming from the UK, this is kind of one of those fantasy moments, you know, like this is what you grow up kind of imagining. So I feel like I've somehow accidentally landed here, but we are so delighted with the way this movie has been supported, and to open here and to be only in cinemas here is so exciting for us. Yeah, this is really about what does it take to be a true friend. That's the heart of this movie, and we're looking at it kind of in this world of our relationships where they're kind of shifting online in so many ways, and also the way we see ourselves. You know, we kind of see ourselves through our social media, and really we wanted to kind of, with our two heroes, that they're not connected to anything, they're not connected to any social media, they actually build a really true friendship, and that's the heart of our movie. You know, I really think, I've always said that at the beginning of the movie, kids will want a B-bot, and at the end of the movie, they're going to want Ron. You know, so they're going to really, I think, love being with Barney and Ron just as a duo. We dreamed of this kind of cinematic partnership, this friendship, and I love that, and hopefully also they'll carry with them maybe a sense, just kind of a deeper sense about thinking about their friendships and the meaning of their really close friends.
It's about friendship, really, you know, and it's a beautiful, wonderful tale of a friendship between a boy and a bot, a bit like a boy and a dog, and But it's about technology, and it's about how technology influences our friendship in today's world as opposed to the previous world when I was a kid, where we had one phone between the whole family and it was stuck to the wall and everyone had to listen to your phone conversation. So, you know, it's about how different all that is now.
Oh, wow, this is amazing. I mean, this is a child, dream for me, working in the business and finally getting something up here for being in the industry. So it's very surreal. It's like a dream come true. So I'm just happy to be here. Yes, the main theme of this film is basically about an awkward kid, socially awkward, trying to find his way and fit in. And we're talking about how with technology, not bad or good, just trying to find a way how to maneuver through all that. So, as kids feel in this world in tech and just being that sense of like connection, that we all kind of go through this, you're not alone. I think something of connecting and finding out what, again, for a true friendship, it's the idea of a two-way street, and that we need to have friends and people that kind of challenge us and not always just liking everything that we do. So if anything, that friendships are messy, and for differences, there's growth.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's trying to we're being very careful because it's about tech, it's about kids, it's about social media, but we're trying hard not to go. Listen, kids, just put down your iPad and go, or your your phone and go and play in the woods, because it's not realistic. But we just wanted kids to have to experience what it's to be like, because adults and kids alike are all in this crazy world of tech and friendship complicated by tech, and just to say, be good to your friends in the end. Yeah.
It's amazing, to open an animated movie at El Capitan is completely iconic. And when we started Locksmith, I never thought that we would be standing here today. So it's been an incredible journey that's brought us here, but it's so much fun. For me, my passion was to make movies for my own kids, and for other families and other parents like me who are struggling to work out, what we're supposed to be saying to our children about screen time and so on. And, the two things in my house always is my kid coming home from school, talking not about all the subjects she'd learned, but about friendship issues, and me worrying all the time about the impact of screen time and online relationships on her friendships. And it just came from there. I wanted to write something from the heart, about what we were going through.
Hey, thanks for watching. Did you know that the first feature film created solely with computer-generated imagery, CGI, was Toy Story from 1985? Over 800,000 hours of mathematical equations went into the film, which works out to be more than a week of computer time for every second on the screen. Do you like my shirt? You can get one for yourself in the link in the description.